Could the future of human reproduction lie in a tank, not a womb? It's a provocative question, isn't it? But science is already discussing the concept of ectogenesis, or breeding babies in tanks. This isn't just the stuff of science fiction. The science is here, it's real, and it's potentially revolutionary. It could change the way we think about and approach reproduction forever. So buckle up and get ready for a deep dive into tomorrow's world. Let's explore how this science fiction could soon be our reality. Babies growing in tanks, a concept that pushes the boundaries of our imagination and our knowledge of biology. The science behind this concept is called ectogenesis, a process that could dramatically change the way we understand human reproduction. Let's first take a step back and look at how human reproduction currently works. It all starts when an egg from a woman is fertilized by a man's sperm, creating an embryo. This embryo then implants itself into the woman's womb, where it grows and develops into a fetus over the course of about 9 months. Now imagine if we could replicate this process outside the human body. That's where ectogenesis comes in. It involves the use of artificial wombs or biobags, which are essentially tanks designed to mimic the conditions inside a woman's uterus. These biobags would have to provide the right temperature, nutrients, and other conditions necessary for the embryo to develop into a healthy baby. The process might go something like this. An egg and sperm are combined in a lab to create an embryo. This embryo is then placed into a biobag, where it receives the nutrients it needs to grow and develop. Over the course of about 9 months, the embryo becomes a fetus and eventually a baby, all inside this artificial womb. It's a fascinating concept, isn't it? A future where babies are grown in tanks rather than human bodies. But it's not as far-fetched as you might think. Scientists have already managed to grow lamb fetuses in artificial wombs, and while human application is still a way off, the groundwork is being laid. So if we could replicate the conditions of a womb, could we really grow a baby in a tank? But beyond the science lies a world of ethical questions. As we plunge into the depths of ectogenesis, we are confronted with a sea of ethical dilemmas. The potential impact on the sacred bond between mother and child is a major consideration. Could a science tank truly replace the warmth of a mother's womb? Could it emulate the rhythmic lullaby of a mother's heartbeat? Furthermore, how might this technology alter societal norms? Will it redefine the essence of maternity, or perhaps even blur the lines of traditional family structures? This video has journeyed through the future of human reproduction, touching on the promise of ectogenesis and the science that makes it possible. But science alone cannot dictate the course of human evolution. Ethical considerations must guide us as we navigate these uncharted waters. As we stand on the precipice of this new frontier, we must ask ourselves, are we ready for the future of human reproduction? The answers to these questions will shape not just our future, but the future of generations to come.